We are starting with our top story in Duke Energy holding the first of 3 meetings on its proposed rate hikes, and the hours of comment were heated.
Change the name back to Duke Power because that's what they want, control.
Yeah, state regulators say Duke wants to increase rates by 12% for residential customers while also tripling the base facility charge. And many in attendance tonight say they're already paying too much and they can't afford another increase.
Fox Carolina's Kayla Conboy is live in Spartanburg tonight. So, Kayla, how many showed up to voice their concern?
Hundreds. Before the meeting even started, it was standing room only. So before they could begin, they actually had to move people into the hall. There were speakers so they could hear everything that was happening inside the chamber there. But one by one, they all started putting their name on a list to speak. By the end of it, 80 had signed up to talk to commissioners directly to address their concerns. And it just ended about 20 minutes ago. That's how long this meeting lasted. Started at 6 p.m. More than 80 stood here with a story to tell. One by one, they looked commissioners in the eye, telling them one thing.
I feel like Duke Power, I'm being feed and taxed basically to death.
Some Duke customers saying they're already paying upwards of $400 a month or getting multiple Duke Energy bills. And if rates increase by 12%, they're afraid they'll go under.
I actually have 2 Duke Power bills, one for my residence and one for my home workshop. I hardly ever use my home workshop, and I still get charged $43 a month, okay? I don't think this increase is going to help me when I'm on a fixed income. I am disabled, can't work.
Customers all begging the Public Service Commission to vote no on the increase. Their argument is that it's unfair and their rates have continued to go up. Some even threatening to leave the upstate, saying Duke has no competition, and they're convinced this isn't the last time they'll be hit up for more money.
Show us something more than what you've given us. Many times we go through our power outages for days. All right, we have people here who haven't received raises and God knows when. We need to take it slower. If we don't do it now, you're going to milk us dry. If you milk us dry, what do you do then? You move on to the next and leave a barren wasteland.
Bills as high as these were in multiple hands, and customers told commissioners when they go to Duke asking what they can do to reduce their bills, the advice they get often doesn't work. It angered some to tears.
Everything they said about the solar panels, oh, it's going to cut your bill in half and you're going to save all this money and you can use that to pay for your solar panels. It's not going to do me a bit of good.
The room packed with a crowd fed up. They want answers, and Duke says right now all they can do is listen.
This is an extremely important piece of the process. It's a very deliberate process, and the Public Service Commissioners are here to listen to Duke Energy customers and take that into account as they work through the process of deciding what electric rates should be for customers in South Carolina.
Duke Energy employees were here jotting down a few notes, and the commission even asked several questions to some of those that were addressing them today. Again, this is very early on, but you will have more chances to make your voice heard. This meeting lasted hours. There were actually 2 breaks for that court reporter to catch up because he was documenting every word. Reporting live in Spartanburg, Kayla Conboy, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.